Hi everybody. So today we're going to talk about something that I am familiar with, and it's called the War Room Christian. And for those who don't know or are not familiar, the War Room Christian is a person who thinks they're at a spiritual battle with the rest of the world. And they talk a lot about Ephesians and stuff like that, about wearing the whole armor of God. And basically having this war mentality. I have personal experience with this. My mother was one of those Christian people. She had a cork board full of our most treasured and prized possessions from when all of us were little kids, and we used to make stuff for her and she'd hang it on the board and stuff. And she completely got rid of that, made each and every one of us throw away anything we made her specifically, and turned that into what she called her war board, and her office into a war room. So that's how I'm familiar with this topic. And here are just some things that I personally noticed. The whole war room Christian is quite frankly a victim complex. They think they're being actively persecuted and hurt by people, and that they have to spiritually prepare themselves for Christianity to be outlawed, specifically in America. And in a weird way, it ties into Christian nationalism, which I will say here and now, fully un-American. If you're a Christian nationalist, you are un-American. And it's weird that those people draw upon the concept of the war room. And I noticed that Muslims also have this war mentality of if you're not with us, you're against us. And any Abrahamic religion fosters that. And if you don't believe me, Spanish Inquisition. There are so many things and so many wars throughout history that are based upon the concept of the Abrahamic God, or what people think is you should worship, or you should worship the way I worship. So in a weird way, us labeling it the War Room Christian is just labeling it in a way that we can understand now, because it's always been a thing. Fundamentally, Abrahamic religions are violent. They impose their will on other people. And it really shows through the whole war room mentality of, if you're not with me, you're against me. If you're not with God, you're against God. And quite frankly, when I was embroiled in that, I found that to be very stressful. And as an atheistic satanic minister, I find this much more peaceful and, quite frankly, much more freeing. So we kind of wonder why these people are kind of off their rockers, considering the whole war room mentality and the fact that their whole religion is based on violence. That would make anybody stressed. That's just some thoughts from your satanic Reverend Bucktooth Jesus. Go in the spirit of reason, and Satan. Hail Satan, and hail you.